hope you guys are having a good Friday. I had a very powerful conversation this morning as I was doing my morning walk with Artie. It was about be careful about your words. Words are powerful. And the gist of the conversation was about speak what you want to create and declare to come forward in your day and in your life. Because if you are not careful what you say, you will start thinking it and feeling it, and then you're creating that which from what's as within, so outside. So if you're not careful, if you're thinking and feeling something negative, you're going to create it on the outside of you. And today I was talking about the character of fear. And the character of fear was consuming me because I had an event that I just finished. And I declared that I was going to be victorious over that character and that event today. And sure enough, I am victorious about it because I talked to the audience about when you pray as if it's already done, as if you are victorious of it, because God asks you to pray as if you are a part of Him. The Creator says you are Him. So when you feel that you are the Creator and you create your outcome will be that which you create from the inside out. And I'm just happy. I'm just happy because the past couple of weeks I have been changing the way I look at things again, and the things I'm remembering who I am. And I'm remembering who I am because as I start working on my campaign for my women's retreat, September 4th to the 6th, and the retreat is about remembering who you are. Remembering who you are and following your intuition. Women of strength who have given everything, everything to everyone else except forgetting to give to themselves and forgetting who they are. That is what I am trying to allow a safe space so that these women can come for 3 days to remember who they are, but learn some simple modalities that I, as a mind body mental health practitioner, can show you and demonstrate so that you can go back to your daily life and quickly incorporate them into your life and become the observer of who you truly are and literally shine like this and practice what you are preaching as you remember who you are. Well, today I am doing something and I want to put my glasses on because I won't be able to see if I press the wrong button. I am making blueberry syrup for you guys, and I want you to join me. Blueberry syrup, I am a big forager. I'm a herbalist as well. And people will always say, Aletha, what don't you do? Well, I am a very curious George. I love learning. Okay, I'm going to do this because you're going to see my dog food back there, my ergonomic chair back there. But we're going to do it from this angle because I want you to see the pot. I am a big forager, so I went blueberry picking with my sister the other day, and we picked a lot of blueberries. So I froze my blueberries for the rest of the year so that I can have my blueberries. Number one, you want to know what you put in your belly. You want to know what you put in your body. You want to become your own advocate for yourself, okay? If you're not advocating for yourself, then something is wrong with you. Start becoming an advocate for yourself. And so one of the things to start advocating for yourself is what you're putting in your mouth, in your mouth. Because words are powerful also, but what you're putting in your mouth is important. It's an important part of what comes out of your mouth, word-wise. Because if you're not nurturing yourself, nurturing your body, you can't nurture the mind, okay? Hey, Chris Ninja Boy, let me tell you. So let's pay attention a little bit to the pot for a second. I'm going to turn the stove down. I'm going to give you the recipe for the blueberry. So I went picking blueberries, first of all. Take 5 cups of blueberries, 4 cups of sugar, 2 cups of water, and put it all in the pot. You don't have to do anything else. 5 cups of blueberries, 4 cups of sugar, 2 cups of water. Put it all in. Let it boil like this. You see how it's bubbling? The blueberries are gonna start bursting and simmer down. I'm making blueberry syrup, you guys, just to let you know. This is a part of my foraging that I do. As an herbalist and backyard, as I call it, I'm a yardie girl. I'm from Jamaica. I do all of I make all my stuff. I make all of my stuff. So once it's bubbling like this, I'm going to turn it down to medium heat, and then I'm going to set a timer. So I'm going to set a timer for 15 minutes. And I'm just going to let it, and I'm going to stir it one more time, and just make sure that the lowered heat is slowing it down. And just stir it one more time, and it's going to start doing that. 15 minutes of this, and in 15 minutes, guys, you're going to have blueberry syrup. That's simple. But the next step, while this 15 minutes timer starts, you're going to do this. You're going to go to your oven, you're going to press bake, and you're going to reduce this to 250 degrees. And you're going to get I'm going to get 4 mason jars. And you're going to put the mason jars inside of, I am not a bro. Why are you calling me a bro? I'm a lady, Brit. Come on, man. Put it on 250, okay? Put 4 mason jars in there, okay? So right now, I'm going to put you on my windowsill because I don't have a camera prop because I'm doing this. I am as authentic as they come, guys. So I am going to show you my real life, okay? What is going on? Press start. So for 15 minutes while it is the syrup is making, you're going to warm up your mason jar because you're canning your syrup so that you can have syrup for the winter. And blueberry, I'm going to use one immediately. So I have 4 of these. I had to wash one of them, unfortunately. And you're going to put this into the oven. The lids, you're going to put on the surface with a little bit of water, and you're going to sanitize the lids, okay? Have you guys ever made, hey, Antonio, what's going on? Have you ever made syrup for yourself? It is so simple. So you could even go to the store. You could even go to the store and buy your own. You're going to put it in the oven straight away, just like that. Have you ever gone to you can just go to the grocery store and buy frozen blueberries and make your own syrup. So I am straight from my home, so I'm being as authentic as I can, guys. I know I'm moving around a lot, but that's okay. So we're going to take these lids and we're going to put them in another burner and we're going to boil them. I'm just going to boil some water and put them in this because I am a minimalist and I don't have too many pots. I don't want too many things in my space. So I'm going to boil my water and do that. I need two more mason jar, y'all. As a herbalist, I'm going to show you my little cupboard. That is full of all medicinal herbs, guys. Let me show you. Bop, bop, bop. That's my healthy gut. That's my sage. That's my turkey. That's my plantain. Listen, I don't mess around. So when I say I am living off the land, I live off the land. Yes, I do. So what are you doing to reduce your carbon footprint on this earth? How are you minimalizing your footprint on this earth? What are you doing to advocate for yourself and not being so codependent on the stores out there? I'm telling you, if you just have an apartment, that is not an excuse. Yes, you can do container gardening. I just have two square foot. Well, you can do vertical gardening. Come on now. People in third world countries are doing it with little or no spaces. Don't make an excuse for something that you can do. So you just have to set your mind to what you want to do, okay? Leave me a comment below if you want to start advocating for yourself by starting to make your own food at home by just doing something as simple as making blueberry syrup. How about that? Okay, so I only have 2 and 3. I need 1 more, guys. Oh, I heard 1 fell. 1, 2, 3. I need 1 more, guys. The bad thing is I use most of my jars. The bad thing is I use most of my jars, guys, for my herbs, and so now I have to find jars for syrup. How are you, Matthew? Making a blueberry syrup right now, and then the next one we're going to talk about elderberry syrup because I also prepare it. I'm drying them, but we're going to talk about elderberry and the importance of having that. We're going to go outside and look at my elderberry tree and the process of preparing for that as well. How are you? Hey, Antonio. So, again, these are in the oven, but I will not go outside until the 15-minute timer is up. We have 8 minutes because I have a tendency or a tendency to burn things. So we're going to focus on one task at a time. So while I have 8 minutes, guys, I want to talk about what I spoke about this morning. Let's just take a look at this. We're going to stir it a little bit. So again, it is so simple a process. Yesterday, I made fig leaf syrup. It was so simple. So we're going to talk about that as well. Fig leaf syrup. Have you guys ever made fig leaf syrup? So I'm making several syrups so that I don't have to go buy syrups from outside. I make my own soap. I make my own shampoo. I make my own face moisturizers. I make my own salves for mosquito bites. In matter of fact, I got bit yesterday when I was in my squirt. You know, the skirts that have shorts attached to them. I got bit yesterday, so I'm not wearing those squirts while I'm out there trying to garden. I'm going to make sure I put my pants on next time because I am not getting bit. As a matter of fact, those mosquitoes are going because I bought those mosquito, what do you call those things from Home Depot? Those little round circle things that they eat the lava and they die. I bought those. I'm setting those traps today. They're going. Another thing that you can do naturally to make sure that the mosquitoes go away is to actually sprinkle coffee around your yard. Snakes don't like that either. But I don't drink coffee, so I would have to go buy some coffee, which is fine. I can go to the dollar store and buy a cheap little package. Did you know that? You can put you can put a tablespoon of coffee into some water and spray it, or just sprinkle it around your yard. Some natural remedies. We get to see my bees also, but today we want to finish talking about how words are powerful and how the enemy, which is the enemy of naysayers, the enemy of monitoring spirits, wants you to button up. The ones who want to control you want you to button up. They want you not to speak. They want you to be silent. They want you to feel like you're by yourself, alone, that you're in this life alone, that you're not doing that you have to conquer life by yourself. These are, and I, the Christian church call it the devil, and the devil is alive. He is in all of us sometimes. Because when we allow our bodies to be depressed and to be filled with fear, he enters our bodies, and we allow that energy, that character of the devil to come into our bodies. But we have to become aware when he comes so that we can evoke it out of us. And it is an energy. And so today, this morning, I woke up. I couldn't even sleep until 1 o'clock because today I had a court date for speeding, and I could not sleep. And I got up, and as a mind-body practitioner, I practice what I preach. I became aware of the anxiety. So last night, the first thing I did my breath work to go get to sleep. When you know that when you can become aware of what's going on, you then incorporate the practices of mindfulness to counter that. So I did my breath work, and that got me to sleep. But when I woke up, my mind went immediately back to the anxiety of fear. And so fear wanted to control my mind, mind and my body. And I said, no, you no longer serve a purpose. Thank you for allowing me to be aware that my nervous system is activated. So when the emotions show up for you, what I recommend for you to do is to thank it. Thank the character of fear, or thank the character of overwhelm, or thank the character of depression. Thank it. And then take the next step towards releasing it. Because if you don't release it, it will remain inside of your body. And the body will then go back to the past. 95% of your life lives in the past most of the time by the time you're age 35. And the reason being why that happens is because we have memorized habits, thoughts, emotions, and behaviors based on our experiences from our past. And when you become aware of these habits, thoughts, and emotions, then you can create in the present moment. Can't create something from the past. You can't create something that doesn't exist in the future. You can only create in the present, in the now. So when you become aware, you can then create what you want. And so this morning, being aware that fear was still in my body and in my mind and in my spirit, I went for a walk in nature. And I started my breath work again with the 5 senses. 5 things I hear, 5 things I see, 5 things I feel. Then I did a 5-minute meditation. Then I took Artie and I to my favorite lake restaurant and had breakfast. And then I came here, and then I picked the elderberries, washed them, picked the blueberries, and then I sat down and started writing continued writing my book, and waited for my event. Already meditated that the outcome was done. And the outcome that I asked for in my head came out just as it is. And I am so grateful that Allah, Jehovah, God, Buddha, Krishna, the energy of gratitude showed up for me. And so let's take a look at the blueberry. We have 1 more minute, and it is looking so good. They should have popped by now. It's looking so good. Look at this. I love it. I would give it another 5 minutes because not all the blueberries are popping yet. Should have popped. And I'm not going to turn it up any higher. But this is Dr. Williams saying, remember, when you speak out your depression, speak out your fear, speak out your overwhelm, when the characters try to make your nervous system go into silence, then you become the victory of your deregulation of your nervous system. And remember, you're not alone. I actually went to my favorite restaurant on the lake, and I was surrounded by some older folks, and I just sat with them. I didn't tell them anything was going on. I just sat and just listened and laughed with them. And even in company, in social support is one of the best things that you could have when you are trying to feel alone, when you're feeling alone and you don't think that nobody is hearing you or supporting you. You don't have to tell anybody anything. Just get out there and be around other people where the mirroring effects of your eyes, seeing the mirrored neurons in your brain will actually reflect on responding. So just seeing them laugh and seeing them relax allowed me to be in that space as well. I saw a few of them were anxious, and that reminded me to take a deep breath. So don't stay in isolation, and then speak what you want. I wanted peace. I wanted release from my anxiety, and I spoke it out loud, and it became that which I asked for came through. Be well. If you have any questions, if you want to work with me as a life coach or an integrative wellness practitioner, I do take virtual clients, and I also take clients that are close by the Raleigh, Durham Triangle area. I do Reiki, I do biofeedback, I do day retreats, I do 3-day retreats, solo or group retreats. But I also have a women's retreat coming up September 4th to the 6th. If any of this interests you, please send me an email at alethawilliams911@gmail.com, or I'll leave all that contact information below. Until next time, be well, and thank you for watching my video, and be well. Bye-bye.